In standard southern British English, R is not normally pronounced before a consonant or at the end of a word. Examples: first, car, hair, border, more, for. R is not pronounced when it occurs in the following combinations: ER, her, refer, nerd, IR, thirst, first, bird, UR, burn, turn, churn, OR, ford, north, form, EAR, learn, earn, yearn, AR, barn, yarn, farm. The principle of omission, or silent letters, is extremely common in the English language, especially in British English, and is something non-native speakers should pay attention to. It is very common to reduce the number of syllables in multi-syllabled words. Here are some examples where two-syllabled words have been reduced to one-syllabled words. Police, perhaps, suppose. Two syllables instead of three. Aspirin, business, chocolate, corporate, different, evening, every, marriage, medicine, omelette, opera, restaurant, several. And three syllables instead of four. Actually, comfortable, interesting, secretary, temperature, temperament, usually, vegetable. When British people speak, they connect words together. When a word ends in a consonant and the next starts with a vowel sound, we link. As a trick and to practice this, just imagine that the last letter of the preceding word becomes the first letter of the next word, if that word starts with a vowel. For example, wide open, wide open. End up, end up. Always end up, always end up. Examples: we always end up over at Adam's pub becomes we always end up over at Adam's pub. How old are you would be how old are you? Do not leave big spaces between words, even when not linking. This will greatly improve speech flow. Can you read it again, please?
I don't know. It's so nice and snug.
Okay, so you can link the snug and the here. You can actually drop the H in here. So nice and snug here.
Snug here.
Excellent. Pet, red, net. Day, hey, way. Bit. Door. Examine the difference and feel the vibration of your vocal cords. Pup, voiceless, versus pub, voiced. Please be seated. Please here is pronounced please. Please sit. Please here is pronounced please. Her, refer, nerd. Vodka and tonic, law and order. When British people speak, they connect words together. We always end up over at Adam's pub becomes we always end up over at Adam's pub. Climb, comb, dumb. The principle of omission or silent letters is extremely common in the English language, especially in British English. I suppose, perhaps, we should call the police. And 3 syllables instead of 4. Actually, comfortable, interesting, secretary. The pit was a bit too unlit for the fit kid to slip in. Voiced consonants. Bob, Rob, snob, b versus p. Mob, mop. Voiced plural s and es. Snobs, deeds, gigs. Unvoiced plural s. Tips, lips, hits. L dropping. Stable, cable, lapel, feeble, linking consonants with vowels. Bob and Tim and all the other amazing and successful men of the King and Queen's Order of Royal England live in an old and awfully overcrowded but very large arched house.
Hi, my name is Gabriel, and about a month ago I came across Learn the British Accent Fast on the internet. And from the very beginning I found it really useful, and it's easy to understand. Personally, I just needed to brush up on my accent, and this course gave me exactly what I needed. It uses smart exercises. You can actually practice the sounds of this accent, and you get the grips with the accent in a very, very quick amount of time. As I've done it for a short amount of time, I can actually tell you that the improvement is phenomenal, and I improve really fast, and not just me, I can tell that I improve fast, but people around me, they notice that I've improved as well. So I thoroughly recommend it, and have a go, and good luck with it.
Hi, my name is George. I lived most of my life in Greece until I recently decided to move to the UK. I always found the British accent very fascinating, but very hard at the same time. So I came across an e-course called Learn the British Accent Fast, which helped me a lot to improve my accent and be more confident when I speak English. After a few days, a few weeks of practicing, people around me could tell the difference, how my speech was more natural, was more convincing. I totally recommend it to anyone who wants to improve their accent.
Hi, my name is Matheus Guimarães. I'm an actor, and I just wanted to talk to you about my experience of using the e-course Learn the British Accent Fast. It was incredible because it was the first course I found that had this objective, bite-sized exercises that I could use to troubleshoot specific sounds that I know I'm bad at. And I just felt myself progressing, and I knew what I was supposed to do in terms of the sounds I was meant to make and the muscularity of my mouth, what I was meant to do, really. And I was just so happy, and the results showed because I just finished this play where I needed to do the British accent, which was my primary reason for trying to find something that would get me there fast, and everybody praised me for my accent, so I'm really happy, and I'm definitely going to continue with it until I perfected it, because I know it can get me there. So I definitely recommend it to everyone.
Hello, my name is Julia. My native language is German, and I'm an English and American Studies student. I wanted to get rid of my American accent, which I had acquired by watching a lot of American movies and series. Therefore, I took a British accent class at my university. However, I found that it didn't help me that much, and I looked for further help online, where I found Michael's British accent class. The ebook allowed me to improve my British accent in a very short amount of time. The exercises are straight to the point, and I could finally turn my problem sounds and work on my accent. I highly recommend the course to anyone who wants to get a British accent or just improve their English accent.